About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Chris Sale. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Anthony Volpe, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Kelnick makes the grab on the run. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. And that's outside. 1-2 the count. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. Sale, more than 100 career wins on the mound, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Judge waits, and Judge spoils that one. Inside, and it's 2-1. 2 out, space is empty. Pitch misses inside. And now 3 balls and a strike. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Yankees. Sale delivers. Fouled off left side. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And here comes Bellinger. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Bellinger takes a strike, and now it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 left for the Yankees, and now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park, and on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole. What do you got on him, Chris?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Harris on at first, nobody out. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means. It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Batting third.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. Just missed. Man at first, 1 away.
Two balls, no strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Next offering is in for a strike. Cole a check to first. Harris dives back in safely. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Here's Matt Olson.
Let's go, Matt. Let's go, Matt. Come on, Matt. Yeah. Woo!
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag, save! He's into third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
2 outs with a runner at third. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Atlanta, stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. Sale back to work. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is even 2-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a swing and a miss, and 1 out now.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through, and I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone, but it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And he swings over the top there.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. Ripped, but it curls foul. No score here in the second. And that one is inside. Out to center. Harris brings it in for the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And another ball. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. There goes the runner. There's a swing and a drive. Forget it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Sean Murphy on the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
One
pitch
ball,
misses
2
way
strikes.
outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Here's Jared Kelnick. First
Ball,
pitch
back inside.
misses. Left-hand hitter waits. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. There's the strike. That one
Nope,
just
that's a
misses. And a count 1-2.
Really
ball,
good
2 strikes,
slider.
yeah.
He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Right through there. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in
Now
scoring
batting,
position in 2
center
strikes.
fielder,
Just put the ball in
Michael
place somewhere
Harrison.
and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
1-2 now. Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And it's 2-zip. Top half of the third inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that one fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
One down, base is empty. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Anthony Volpe.
So the batting order turns over. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Volpe at second with 2 down. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar.
Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Austin Riley.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Wacha fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
Slap the other way, foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Judge hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here is Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In the dirt, but kept close. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. And it remains 2-2. And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Now batting.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. The walk and a run scored his first time. In the air, left field, down the line. Tracks it down for the out. That is the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Truist Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Aaron Judge. Not even close there. Ball 1. Judge, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. And Judge spoils that one.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Judge rips that one. Harris ranges back. And that one is out of here. Aaron Judge leaves the yard. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that one pulled foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4.
That's a ball.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Sale ready.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball,
That
that's
misses.
out.
Ball 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Step off, throw to first.
He's in there.
Bellinger dives back. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's
Okay.
off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Grounded out his first time.
Oh, he's in
Bellinger
there.
dives back. Bellinger goes. Cut out and missed. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Headed towards the corner. Profile pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Paul Goldschmidt now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Just a little too
0-1
quick
for
on
count.
that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Next
Yep,
pitch, a
that ball went
slider
out.
that misses outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Upstairs.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That one outside. 3-2 now. Jason Dominguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4,
that's
2
ball
aboard.
4. Now batting, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
First and second, 2 outs. Jason Dominguez will hit next. A switch hitter batting right. Just missed. That misses,
That's ball 2.
and that's ball 2.
Tough spot
No.
right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's fouled off. And now 2-2. And a breaking ball
3-2.
misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Bellinger is in to score. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Big RBI for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Go ahead run on base. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there, 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. That's a little bit low. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. They get 2 and draw even again. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Atlanta, here is Ozzie Albies up to him.
Ozzie Albies.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So here's Murphy now. Struck out looking his first time.
Murphy.
And ball 1. And that one fouled off. Albies gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Kelnick stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that one is downstairs. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
2-2 count.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Ping pongs around a bit, but they get the out, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Sale back to work. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Go ahead run on base. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Snap throw to first. Volpe back in on a dive. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, right side, Albies. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Foul ball there.
You know, these Braves being a little too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now. I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Three and 2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there if you're on the mound. You're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Harris in now, takes ball one off the plate. And that is out of play. Arcia gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Volpe. The flip to second onto Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You got to love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Profar in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that skips into dirt.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a ball. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. And the Braves go down quietly. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Top of the 6th inning. Now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Just missed.
You know, these Yankees finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And a slider in there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
Next pitch off the plate. Full count 3-2. Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Wells in the box again, takes a strike. Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Johnson getting loose as well. Nasty pitch right there. And it's 0-2. That one just misses.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
That's outside. The count now 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm
Now
after a quick break.
Dylan
Lee on the pitch here.
Number 52, Dylan Lee.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. That clips the zone, and that's strike one. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back at Truist Park, here is Austin Riley. Inside, just missed.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
The 1-0. Late on that fastball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Weaver also throwing. On a line, base hit. And they had their first hit since the third inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one misses. And the count is 3-1. Marcell Ozuna in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And ball 4 to a board.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Garrett Cole is done in this one, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for New
Mark
York.
Leiter Jr. gets the
Number
call from the
56.
pen. The offense will need to be
Mark
ready
Leiter
for the
Jr.
breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. That's in there. That's strike one.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second here, no outs. Strike three, got him swinging. And that is a big first out.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Fought off foul. Riley, the lead runner at second. Olsen at first. One gone. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Up and in, and the count is 1-2. Two on, one out. Line drive. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Judge hustles it back in. Runner holds it third, so just one across on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Golden opportunity right here. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. One down, runners at second and third. And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Second and third here, one away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Here's the throw. Safe. He beat the tag. And they're up by 3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Two outs, runner on first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Swings through that one.
0-1.
That one at the knees for a strike. Caught him looking for the K. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Yankees 2. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. The Yankees looking to rally. That one almost got him. That one lifted to left. Profar under it. Corrals it. One up, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Lee, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Down and in, moved his feet. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there.
Now
just a low
batting,
90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was
Anthony
trying to
Volpe.
challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. And a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Hit in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for New
Jake
York.
Cousins gets the ball
Number
now.
61.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Jake
quality
Cousins.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order
Leading
now.
off to the Braves,
Now, Michael
center
Harris
fielder,
the second.
Michael Harris the second.
On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Jerickson Profar.
Here's Profar down. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a foul straight back. That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I
Up
tell you what,
next for
he
the
earned that
Braves,
walk.
third baseman,
Man at first, Austin Riley at the plate, 1 for 3. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second.
He's out.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aaron
now
Bummer.
pitching for the Braves, number 49, Aaron Bummer.
And stepping in for the
Leading off for the
Yankees,
Yankees,
Jazz Chisholm
second
Jr.
baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a miss as he was late. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Just missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Inside. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Sliced hard but foul. Three-two now. Towards first. Olsen takes it himself, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Right fielder,
That play
Aaron
won't be trending
Judge.
on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Judge stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's down and in.
No strikes.
And that is in for a strike. Now 2-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bellinger in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Now 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail at 5-2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Cousins back to work. And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That's off the mark, and the count now even up.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Olsen aboard here at first with nobody out. That's inside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. Ozzie Albies digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Headed towards the corner. Judge really on his horse for this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. First and second, no outs. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Outside low, 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Outside. Yeah, that's ball two.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swings through that one for strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
In the dirt. No outs. Runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
So bases all loaded up. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Jarred
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jarred Kelenic.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB. Though he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay put. That's ball one. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second for 1. And yet another twin killing. Their 4th of the day, and it ends the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wells.
Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 in this one. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And a foul ball. The Yankees trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
So last chance for the Yankees. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Hit to right, and that should do it. That's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.